Build a horseshoe pit. It is quite simple to create a horseshoe pit that can be enjoyed by everyone. The game of horseshoes has been around for a long time and is a good game to enjoy with friends and family. There are just a couple of things that will be needed to create a horseshoe pit. The first thing that you are going to need is to purchase these supplies. A number of them can be purchased at the local home repair store while others may have to be looked around for. You are going to need steel rod that will be used to hold the horseshoes and will need to be sturdy enough that when a horseshoe is thrown at it and it knocks it, it will not cause it to bend or fall over. Once you have found the rod, you will need to place it in a container such as a small coffee can that has been cut down to size to hold a small amount of cement mix. This cement mix will hold the rod in the upright position and will hold it there so when it is struck with a horseshoe it will not come out of the ground or will fall over from the weight of the horseshoe. Once you have allowed the rod and cement to harden, you can be working on the box that will hold all the sand and such. Purchase some sand to use for your horseshoe pit, and you will also need to have 4 pieces of wood that will measure in length of 2 feet by 2 inches. You will need to also purchase a piece of plywood that measures 2 feet by 2 feet, which will allow for the sand to have a place to be held into one spot. You will want to use sand because the horseshoe will need a soft landing, and this is a great way to provide a good way to land a horseshoe. The 4 pieces of boards will need to be screwed together to create a place to put the plywood. Once you have screwed all pieces of the sides together, place the bottom on top of the sides and screw a number of screws into the horseshoe pit sides. This will hold the bottom on, which will be turned over, and the rod will then be placed inside the box once you have decided where you want to place the box at in your yard. Once you have decided where you want to place the horseshoe pit, dig a small hole that will hold the cement and rod for your horseshoe pit. Once you have dug a hole, cut a hole in the center of the box with a small round drill bit and place the cement and rod in the hole low enough the whole coffee can fits in the hole, and then fill the hole in to add extra support, and then place the box on top of the hole and rod and allow the rod to come through the box. Once you have done this, take the sand that you already purchased and fill the area in around the hole in the box and allow the box to fill with sand. You have then completed a horseshoe pit for you and your friends to enjoy. It was simple and didn't take a lot of time to complete.